In a universe where life does not end at death, we explore the infinite possibilities forged by our very minds. Welcome to Arthadian Anthologies. Greetings, fellow travelers and storytellers. Welcome to a Reborn in Power series featuring two of Evemore's chosen. One of the Dusk, and one of the Dawn. And the most climactic clash the Core Realms has ever seen. Follow along as we dive into the conflict that curses the realm of Evemore and her children. Last time, William Soar, you had met with Empress Iuda along with Arcasia and Grand Sage Orkelis. You were able to at least broker some kind of deal with the Empress in order to get some of her troops to come and face off against the formless threat. But as you were leaving to go with Arcasia to the Quexian, well, back to Anesso first to speak with the Archmages, and then to the Quexian Theocracy to try to convince them, you saw something out of the corner of your eye inside the dark desert dunes. Some kind of bright light fell from the sky and created a giant crater, but to your understanding, Arcasia could not see this crater. And then a being of white light lent its hand out to you. You moved back as a reaction. And then it put its fingers up and started counting down. And then you were like, Arcasia, I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna be back in a second, baby. And you grabbed onto it as suddenly you disappeared. As you open your eyes, William, you see you're in this what looks like a black chamber, but there's like strange lights shining every now and then, and these lights begin to show. They look like holographic images of people that you know. You see the Chosen One, Sargon. You also see Master Forger Asamalanes. And you also see Thadian Zor, your son. each of them fighting off what looks like strange robotic organisms. And then fading away. What do you do?
Well, I'm just in this chamber, so, like, I can move around freely, like...
It seems like you can move around. You don't know how far, how big this chamber is. It's just a dark space that you can't see.
Can I, like,
beyond.
even see the ground? Like, can I actually tell, or is it just that dark?
You can... It's almost like there's a light illuminating from your body, and you can only see about 5 feet around you on the ground. And the ground is this metallic... strange metallic.
I'm going to meditate and see if I can communicate with Megenium.
You go to meditate to communicate with Megenium. I'd like you to roll me a religion check.
And can you remind me which feat is it that gives me the +5 in the religion checks? Oh yeah, guiding light counts for that, right? So yeah, I get the +5. Crit.
Total.
35.
You try to call out to Megenium. You feel a connection form. And you know this feeling. It's the same feeling that you've had with Raikio. The same feeling that you had with Megenium before. But then suddenly that feeling snaps. And then all the holograms disappear. The light beneath you goes to black. And then you hear. William Soar. I've been waiting for this moment.
How long have you been waiting?
Eons.
Well, you have me now. What do you want?
I want to know what you know.
Well, isn't the core what you seek?
No response.
For someone communicating with me with codexes I couldn't decipher, you're awfully quiet now. How come the Archmage couldn't see that specter?
No response.
Well, you're keeping me here for a reason. You did show me images of those that I know. You've been waiting eons. Talk to me.
No response.
Attempting to sever my connection between Evemore and Megenium. You have me here. Do what you will.
You see a white light shines in your eyes. I'd like you to roll me an endurance check.
Oh, not discipline will? Damn. $23.
It it blinds you for a second, but then you look over towards it and you see a doorway appear of this white space. Bright white. And you begin to see holographic images appearing before you of Ariel holding a daughter, crying, wearing all black, and Thadian, his hand on her shoulder, his head looking down, clenching his fists. And then you hear, "Would you like to see your future?"
I prefer not.
Very well. The door shuts, and then the vision fades. You're still in the black space. And then you hear again, "I've been watching you since you faced off inside the arena."
As lightning rod?
You could say that.
And what makes me so special to grab your attention?
You are one of the catalysts of the reset.
As you expected to happen.
A plan that transcends time.
And for what purpose?
An age where everyone can finally change their perspective.
Perspective change daily, within generations as well. You didn't need to orchestrate all this for that.
You'd be surprised, William. You'd be very surprised the change that is coming. Everything that you know will still be here. It will all be flipped around so that those who are truly worthy of power can possess it.
And what are your qualifications?
You hold them.
So why have you not bestowed them upon me?
No response. And then you see the black space begin to show coding across the walls. And it begins to close in on you. forward to watching Evemore suffer.
And what did she do to you?
You see the walls are closing in more and more. She did nothing. Just as all the other realms did nothing. When my father stole everything from me. The entire space begins to close in as suddenly you feel yourself crunch up. But my grudge isn't with the people. My grudge is with the core.
You clearly have some daddy issues, to say the least. This is one hell of a tantrum. Your father, who might he be?
No response.
Does Synchronus have anything to do with this? Vicronix, perhaps?
No response.
The technology seems quite familiar. Not only that, but you do remind me of another one of these I've encountered once before, prior to the reset. On Zega.
No response.
I feel like your silence speaks volumes. For an intelligent being such as yourself, you aren't as clever as you think you are.
Oh, William. You will find out everything in due time. The space shuts on you as you wake up and you're in a bed. You see sandstone around you, and you look over and you see a what looks like an Archon mage. They have some kind of a damp towel, and they go over to you. And it's a female. She comes up, she's like, hello, I found you out in the desert. And she is kind of like patting your head.
Where am I?
You are in the capital of Rivero.
Rivero. Thank you. How long have I been out?
Well, I'm not sure. You were found out in the dunes. They took you back in, and it seems you've been out for a couple marks now.
Oh. I do appreciate everyone helping me. Thank you.
Of course. Well, what is your name?
William Soar.
Okay, and she nods, and she looks like it sounds familiar to her, but she gets up and walks over and begins to kind of like dab the towel into more water, and she's like, "Yeah, put this on your head. You have a fever."
I'll grab it, just rub it on my head, just like let it sit there. It's a hot towel, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what's up.
She's like, when you feel ready, you may put on those clothes. And you see your clothes are hanging.
All right, thank you. I will in a few moments. How long do you think it will be before I'm fully better?
Probably just one more day of rest.
All right. I'm going to take out my codex and send a message to... Like, do I have any messages on my codex?
You take out your codex, and everything on your codex has been completely wiped.
Is there any of this that I've memorized by any chance?
Go ahead and roll an intellect check.
$17.
You remember a few people's like contact information, specifically Ariel and your son and Arcantos. And as you also remember Veer Enzox as well.
Okay, I'll be sending a message to I'll start with Ariel, and then I'll probably do a follow-up one for Veer Enzox as well.
Okay. You go to send a message to Ariel.
So I'll let her know that negotiations have been going well with Empress Ayuda, that I'll be soon heading over to the Quexian Theocracy. And then I'll also just slide in there that, I kind of just spoke to the being behind all of this. And that it wiped my codex. Most likely. Somehow.
Okay. Yeah, you go and send that message. It sends out. Then you get a call from Ariel.
I'll answer it.
Well, the contact information only says like a number, like numerals and stuff. And it answers, and you see Ariel. William, where are you?
I'm in Huvero.
Where in Huvero?
And I'm gonna look towards the mage.
Yeah, and she looks over. Is like, you're in the capital.
I'm in the capital.
I'll be right there. And you see, turns off. She looked frightened, scared, like surprised, and after a few moments, a portal appears, a rift appears, and then you see Ariel jump through along with Thadian.
It's good to see you both. Why you sound so frightened? What's going on?
Ariel rushes over to you. She's no longer pregnant. You don't see any belly.
Wait.
She goes and hugs you.
What? I'm like feeling her stomach like,
And Thadian comes over and gives you a hug as well. We thought you were dead.
What?
Arcasia came to us 4 cycles ago, saying that you were seeing something, some kind of bright figure or something, and they took you. You vanished.
It's been 4 cycles. What happened?
find it right there.
Damn it. Of course. Really? Damn it. All right. That was a really short session. What the hell?
Well, we have to go over to the Archon now.
Okay, got it.
You're like, God damn it.
Wait, do I get my 18 CP?
Yes, you do.
Yes.
Archon Siron. Last we discussed and left off, it seemed as though there's a new threat upon the horizon for our Redicon Republic. And you had been preparing for this threat that is due to come within the next few cycles. You also have been sending out several of your people throughout the core to try to plant little seeds throughout the pillars and maybe a few colonies. When you speak to Regulus, he says that the visions are telling him that you guys still have about another cycle to prepare until the forces arrive. What will you do in that one cycle?
Okay, so, well, based on what we did last time, forces to arrive, are we talking about, like, those enemy forces coming to the mainland, or am I expecting, or just whatever the attack is going to be? We don't know.
Evil. Regulus says the attack will be on will be on two fronts, but it seems as though there is a potential for it it's going to be on Orogo for sure, but we don't know if it's going to be the colony with the Sin or if it's going to be the colony without them.
Okay, well, we'll for sure leave the Sin colony. Just leave that alone, pretty much have them defend what they need to defend there. Just maintain the stuff. I'm assuming if this, grand figure is able to predict everything else, that it'll know how to defend what's going on there. When it comes to the other one, we were going to build some reinforcements and technology stuff, but mostly focus it on Orogo because we're trying to lure everyone else into the first colony. Mm-hmm. So this way we can divert some of that.
You're going to lure them to the Redlands of Kine, right?
Yeah. Okay. Exactly. Yeah. So we'll have some ambushes planned there. The warships. How are those looking?
They're looking pretty well built. Right now you have about 10 different warships. There is one that is fully encased in Titanium, mm-hmm. and that one is ready to be sent out if need be. Mm-hmm. You can also send out scout ships if you'd like to go and see if they can find out how many are coming, the forces of this enemy threat.
Yeah, we could send a few smaller ones of that.
Okay.
And when it comes to like I don't want any warships over the Sin one, but I definitely want I want probably 4 over. Actually, yeah, let's do 4 over the first colony and then 6 with the other. And then when it comes to the right one fully encased in Ritanium, I'll use that as like the scout attack warship. So it's like if I need one to be like redeployed somewhere quickly, then that'll be the one to do it. So that one's just always on standby.
Alrighty. After about 5 months of preparing and getting all the troops ready and situated and literally like fortifying your home, out of the many, how many scout ships would you have sent actually?
Well, how many scout ships would I have like in total? Because I would do like a smaller percentage, of course.
You have probably about 1,000 scout ships.
Okay, I would say let's send a good 75.
75, okay. Out of the 75, only 10 return. When they return, they report to the Arch Commander, who then reports to you. Foreman comes up to you and is like, Archon, we have an issue. Thankfully, our scouts were able to return, but only a small amount. This could end up being a very long war.
We don't have time for longer conflicts. We need to be able to attack swiftly, and yet also be able to defend our own. We can't spread too thin. Vorman, I do entrust you to lead invasions when the time comes. With our warships, we can make quick work of some of them. How are the ambushes looking?
The formations are looking they have some work to do, but I have faith that Evemore and Mother Kine will show us the correct path. But it's not about our defense that I'm worried about.
What concerns you?
What were our scouts were able to gather. Whatever these creatures are, they were able to acquire 6 worlds and have advanced themselves rather sufficiently.
Does their technology mirror ours?
No. But I feel they are being supplied by another force. Technology does not mirror. I have made sure that Tentin got a full report about it.
At least we know that this greater being isn't just pinning all of us against each other. But this fight for superiority, it is our way. How long do you think it will take to find out who's supplying them?
It could take a good half a decade. if we were to try to send our scouts couldn't even get past their front forces.
We don't have enough time for that, but we still need to know who is supplying them. What do you recommend?
So far, the trajectory in which they are being led to our worlds has them coming to Arogo and our second colony. If this greater being that supplies us with the technology that we've possessed so far is actually wanting us to succeed in our endeavors here, perhaps trying to see whether or not they will hold up their end of the bargain by sending out some of the sin frames to lure these forces towards our third colony. But I know the issue at hand with that. Perhaps if Tentin is able to finish a replica in time, he could spec them out to become more efficient scouts.
I have always admired Tentin's handiwork, but these robots, I do not trust them at all, only to maintain the resources. Integrating them into our army, it only gives them the opportunity to turn on us.
I wouldn't say integrating them into our army, but using them as cannon fodder. Maybe a distraction. As far as we know, this enemy of ours we will be facing does not know of our supplier. Just as we don't know theirs. But whoever their supplier is, they don't operate on the same technology that we do.
And in your belief, or at least in Tentin's report, which technology is superior?
That is yet to be decided. So far, we've only been able to send out scouts.
We don't want to reveal our entire hand yet. It is why we're luring them in after all.
Should we try to form alliances in the meantime?
We've all been trying to unite under one banner. That is the goal. Form the alliances, but they must join us.
It will take some time to find other forces that might have been affected by this threat. We can send out encoded messages.
Give them a litmus test?
have Tenton on it right away.
I approve. But how many of these colonies do you think the enemy has reached out to?
I am not sure. I am sorry, Archon. If we are not able to defend our home, this may all be for naught. Damn it! And you see him slam his fist. Why? Why do they not see that this is all a fool's errand?
I do not know, but we shall make them see. You are very skilled, Archcommander. I trust you know what to do. I understand why you have some doubt. But I know your resolve. We will be ready, and we will not lose our home.
Right. Thank you, Archon. And he bows to you. So, with Vorman leaving to have Tenton send out messages across the Duskian worlds, see who will align themselves with you. Messages are sent. Only one response. And this response comes from several beings that they say that they would like to meet with the Archon specifically.
Well, I'll definitely need an escort, and I will assume that this is a level of a trap as well. So, be prepared. I'll have my mother kind ship with Ritanium right on standby. Like the second I sense something's wrong, I'm gonna use that rune to get out of there, and then just boom, blow that place to smithereens.
Alright. You are asked to meet within an asteroid field. And they would like for the heads of the Redicon Republic to be there.
Having all of us in one spot, that's not good. No, I don't trust that. Not even for a goddamn second.
Okay. Okay.
See, now I'm determined if I should take Regulus or if I should take Sultan Maroon. I want to take one of them. I just don't know which one.
Are you going to get their counsel on this? What they think.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to speak to my counsel on this one.
Okay.
Yeah, if it's going to be one of our first allies, without a doubt.
Vorman will say he doesn't even feel good about you going. He would rather like someone in your place to go. But he says if anyone, if they require the heads, and it's between Regulus and Maroon, Vorman says Regulus, Regulus says Regulus, and Maroon says Regulus.
Then let's take Maroon. No, kidding, Regulus.
Tentin also says that maybe Vendes should go as well.
So, question: Vendes has not been deployed. Jeez. Okay, deployed to somewhere else in the core yet?
Well, he has.
Mm-hmm.
And he's been trying to get stuff. But if this is a big situation and you're wanting him to be an alliance builder,
this is a good testing ground for him.
This is probably a good one.
Okay, if he isn't too far away or too
and he also has
deposed on time.
He also has void runes to rift over too.
Okay. Oh yeah, true. Yeah, I gave him some of those. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Vendes, Regulus, and myself. Motherkind ship on standby. And
Vorman would like to be there as well.
That's still kind of risky for me. I'm okay with taking 2 others with me, but more than 3.
He understands.
Yeah, no.
He understands.
No.
If not. But yeah, he says that he would like to be there.
If he
possible.
wants to,
Even if he's on standby.
let's have him on the Motherkind ship.
Okay.
Above. Just for the standby. Yeah.
Okay.
And then 2 that walk in with me will be Vendes and Regulus.
All right. After about another array worth of travel, so 6 months, you reach the intended meeting place. Tentin had explained to you that whoever these beings are, they didn't specify an alignment with Evemore. He doesn't know them. He doesn't know for sure, so be on guard and be cautious and be ready to get out of there as quick as possible.
Of course, yeah. No, I'm going to make sure everyone. I'm making sure everyone has a void rune
very
ready
well
to go.
Might be a trap.
A tramp or a trap?
A tramp. A total tramp, man.
They're tramps because they just don't follow Evemore's every word.
Yeah. And you get to this asteroid belt, this asteroid field. It was rather familiar. Brings back old memories. But once you get to the coordinates specified, you reach the meeting place. Everyone, the 3 of you are there. The ship is on standby with stealth technology now. And you wait there patiently. As you wait there, Regulus closes his eyes, and you see he's trying to have a vision figure out what the hell that you guys are meeting. Vendez looks at you. Archon. Do you wish me to do the talking? Or...
This is your test, Vendez. I will do some introductions, but I'll let you do most of the discussion. I take it you know what I want, but I will interject when necessary.
Right.
I put my hand on his shoulder. This is where you earn your place.
Suddenly, you hear come out of the area as... It's strange, you're in space, but you can almost hear the essence of these beings emerge from behind these like rocks, these like asteroid boulders and stuff, and these beings are gaseous entities. as they begin to flow towards you. And Vendez looks at them, and one begins to solidify its form into this crystallized stature. And then you all hear in your heads, "Hello, Archon, Vendez, Regulus." Pleasure to meet you. And you see the one that has solidified its form bows to you. What do you say?
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Tell me, I think I've read about your species before. Beulah, isn't it?
Indeed, indeed, indeed.
So, you have answered our call. I'm assuming you know what we'd want. What can we do for you?
We would like a pathway to the worlds beyond this realm. We would like an alliance with your kind.
An alliance in exchange for safe passage?
Safe passage and a way to assist you in your plans, goals, aspirations.
And why would you want to assist me?
The age is coming, where Evemore shall shift. And you are. The energy is flowing through you.
I'm going to look at Vendez and nod, as in like, okay, now you can start doing your talking, do your negotiations.
Vendez approaches. If we are to align with you, will you view our goal, our goal, to unite all of Archon under our republic, under Evemore's will. Yes. And how can you assist us in this endeavor? We have seen, and have spoken to members of our kind, within the Foundation. The Foundation region? Yes, indeed. And then you know about Moriat. Very much so. We want to make sure that the Redicon there are protected and will be able to see a pathway into our culture, into our way of life, into all Redicon's way of life, to help Evemore thrive. Yes, indeed. How can we be so sure that you will protect our people? We cannot show you, we cannot promise to protect, but we can pose a scenario. Vendes looks back at you.
I'm going to stare intently, like at the solidified figure.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm just waiting for him to speak. It's kind of one of those where it's like, don't even attempt to withhold any information from me. Just get on with it.
Okay. As you kind of stare at them, they look around. Well, you sense their essence kind of flowing towards you, and they say, "We will make it so the Redicon are frightened of us. Then you and your people will come and save them. You will unite to face us."
And why would we need to manufacture a threat?
Because the Dawn does not see you as a unifying front. They will only want you to join them just as you want them to join you.
And that is when the dusk shall rise. But if we manufacture this threat, then I prove the Dawn correct. What we need, there is an enemy out there of other Redicon that have taken over other worlds. They possess a technology.
They aren't other Redicon.
Oh, they're not? Oh, no. Oh.
It's those aliens with the 4 arms and the...
The Carvers?
No.
Or...
No, they...
that other thing yes. I saw from before. Got it. Okay, my bad. So I don't know what those things are.
No.
Okay. But they've taken over some other worlds. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, we'll retcon like what I just said there and just say... Well, I'll describe the beings to him from there and then pretty much go along the lines of... They possess a technology that we have not had a chance to fully analyze yet. Someone is supplying them, and we need to find out. However, if we And I'm like gesturing towards like Regulus, myself, and Vendez. We're to do it. Not only will it take us too long, but we will be attacked before we can properly counter it. And this is where you come in. Do you know what I am saying?
Yes. You want us to be the ones to find their supplier.
Be my eyes and ears.
And what do we get in return?
The safe passage? And tell me, what else would you want?
Eyes and ears on Moriat.
I will have some infiltrators, and we can provide that. But tell me, why do you want those eyes and ears?
There are figureheads within the space of the pillars. They have been making plans that we must not let go through.
And what are these plans?
They are spreading their voices out.
I need you to give me more than that.
Colonies across the realms.
So the same threat that I'm facing here, just with others.
Many more.
Considering that the ultimate goal would be to unite all Redicon under one banner, then I think this relationship will be mutually beneficial. You will receive your eyes and ears, and in return, you will be mine.
Very well. But if our goals intertwine and conflict, we will meet again.
And we will solve it diplomatically, as allies do.
Yes. Indeed. We shall head out now. And you see them begin to flow up as the one that has solidified its form. It's desolidifies. And it says, a message will be sent to your attention, and you will find out the supplier in due time as they fade away. After that, you head back. Another array passing. And once you return back to Orogokine, your people have been properly trained. My voice is starting to go away. If you can hear it.
Yeah, I can tell now, but not now.
Your people are properly trained to handle any ground incursion and also any space battle within orbit of Orogo. In the meantime, you are awaiting a message sent to Tintin. Message doesn't come for some time, but you have sent out. Vorman has sent out more scouts, making sure that they are far away from anything, but like checking to see how far the forces are until they reach the world. They are still about 3 arrays out. After one more array of waiting, a message returns about who the supplier could be. It seems the supplier comes from a place known as the Nebulaic Convergence. But their origins did not start there. They are known as the Sphere Infinite.
I knew they had to make plays at some point.
Their technology is rather developed, and their militaristic strategies are they know how to plan ground invasions and forces and completely overwhelm colonies until they are completely conquered, subjugated. And it seems as though this Sphere Infinite has sunk its tendrils within whatever this actual Evemore Duskian threat is. You're not sure if they are working for the Sphere Infinite, or if they were just able to get a hold of the technology specifically. But the Beulah specify that it is Sphere Infinite plans, technology, and all that stuff.
And I'm assuming that my codex has a decent amount of knowledge about what the Swore are.
Not much.
Not much?
Not much.
Okay.
Only that they conquer worlds, and their whole ideology is about literally conquering the entire universe under one banner.
This echoes a familiar sentiment. I mean, who would want to do that? Okay.
But it's more of a conquering. Mm-hmm. You're not getting people loyal to your cause. You're more subjugating them, kind of thing. Mm-hmm. You actually have some reason, a good reason. No, not really.
Well, I mean, Cyron has a good reason.
Yeah.
So yeah, then I'll definitely know that this is going to be a very antagonistic force that we'll have to go up against in the future. But probably best not to poke the sleeping bear, because they're just supplying. They're not even that involved.
Yeah, you're not sure the extent at which they are involved, but what the Beulah have found out is that there is technology and like actual like detailed plans warfare in their entire that's been submerged into this entire culture.
Well, considering that I'm assuming part of how they're able to expand so quickly is with the supplies, I definitely want the Beulah to find out where a lot of these meetings take place, and then we just ambush them. We ambush them all. I'm assuming it's not just one. This way, they may consider it too risky to continuously hand over supplies.
Okay.
Because as much as they want to conquer everything, I don't think they want to get directly involved. Because if they did, they would have already done it. And they haven't. And it's probably also a testing ground to see how much this war can take. So, if these beings that they're meeting with are not swore, then the ambushes would be most effective to get them to like back off a bit, saying, hey, maybe it's not safe to distribute, your shit in my domain. But, yeah.
And with that, we're going to end the session there.
Got you.
It was rather short.
Yes, it was.
Rather short.
Mm-hmm.
But next time will probably be a bigger Archon one.
Got it. Okay. And question, am I going to have to like start upgrading this character a lot? Because am I going to have to do any fight soon? Because if I do, I got to start like...
Yeah. We'll end up probably doing that next time too.
Okay. Yeah. Then we'll take care of that.
Okay. Yep. Thanks everyone. Hopefully William Soar figures out what's going on too.
Well, next time, clearly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Damn. All right. Well, if death comes to you,
may you be reborn in power.
End credits. I thank you for listening to Dusk vs. Dawn. With each entry, we explore deeper aspects of the turmoil within the core realms. I hope you are listening carefully as we get closer to the climax of Evemore's will. Also, if you want to be reborn yourself, you can subscribe as a Chosen to access Chosen creation and exclusive Codex entries. Until next time, travelers, be safe, stay safe, and if death comes to you, may you be reborn in power.